Hey guys, so today we're going to continue talking about area of irregular polygons. So let's take a look at this first question. Here we're going to be doing exactly what we've been doing in previous days, which we are going to split up this irregular figure into shapes that we know how to find the area of. So if we take a look, we can separate this into a rectangle on the bottom and then a triangle and a rectangle up top. So if I label this bottom one A, then we have B, and then we have C, we can now find the area of each of these shapes because we know area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2, and we know area of a rectangle is just base times height. All right, so let's take a look at shape A. Shape A, our base here is going to be 8 and the height is going to be 4. That was very clearly labeled for us. So we're going to do 8 times 4. We don't divide by 2 because it's a rectangle. 8 times 4 is to give us 32. So area of A is 32 and it's inches squared. Now let's take a look at B. Area of B. So if we look at shape B, our base is going to be the same as the top here, which is 5.3. So we're going to do 5.3, oops, hold on, 5.3 times our height. So here's where our height gets a little tricky. We know that from here to here is 4, so that means this is 4. And we know the whole thing is 8, so that means this little section right here also has to be 4 in order for the long length to be 8. So we're going to do 5.3 times 4 to get the area of B, and 4 times 5.3, or 5.3 times 4 is going to give us an area of 21.2 inches squared. All right, so now let's take a look at C, which is our last shape here, and this is a triangle. So remember, we're going to do base times height divided by 2. So if I look at C carefully, our base, we don't know right now, okay? But if we look, this whole base of this rectangle is 8, and we know that from here to here is 5.3 because this is 5.3. So if we do 8 minus 5.3, we would get what that missing piece is. And 8 minus 5.3 is going to give us 2.7, which means this small little section right here that I just highlighted in blue is 2.7, because 2.7, oops, plus that 5.3 would give us a total of 8. So our base is 2.7, and we're going to multiply it by the height. So I'm going to highlight that in green. The height of this triangle is going to be the same that we figured out earlier, which was 4. Okay, because we said for B that was 4, because this bottom part is 4 to give us 8. So we're going to do 2.7 times 4, and we're going to have to divide it by 2 in the end because it is a triangle. So 2.7 times 4, that's going to give us 10.8, and then 10.8 divided by 2 will give us an area for C of 5.4 inches squared. So the last step that we know we need to do is we're going to take all of those areas, so 32, 21.2, and 5.4, and we're going to add those together to get the final answer. So 32 plus 21.2 plus 5.4 would give us our total area of 58.6, or 58 6/10 inches squared. Okay, for this next one, same concept, we're going to be separating it out. So the best way to do this would be to draw, we've got now a triangle and a rectangle. So let's go ahead and take a look, and let's call this triangle, let's call it A, and then we'll call our rectangle B. So we're using the same formulas from before. So for A, it is a triangle, so we're going to do base times height divided by 2. Okay, so if we focus on this triangle, we don't have a right angle that we can figure out. So we don't know, we know the base, but we don't necessarily know the height. So we are going to draw a line here to show where the height's going to be, and that's where our right angle is. So now that we have kind of labeled that, we are going to figure out the base, which the base is the bottom of this triangle. We know it's 7 because of this right here. So we're going to be multiplying 7 times. And then the height here, we're going to have to do a little bit of math to figure out. So if we look closely, we know the entire distance here is 15. And we know from here to here is 10, which means from here to here is 10, which means this remaining distance, that would be the height of this triangle, would have to be 5. So that height there is 5. So we're going to have to do 7 times 5 and divide that by 2. Well, we know that 7 times 5 is 35. And then we're going to take 35 and divide that by 2 to get our answer of the area of A, which the area of A is going to be 17.5 centimeters squared. All right, so now let's just look closely at B. So we're going to do, again, base times height. So if I look, pretty simple, my base is 10, my height is 7. So we're going to find the area, which is 10 times 7. We do not divide by 2 because it's a rectangle. So the area here would be 70 centimeters squared. And then we would add those together. So 17.5 and 70 is what we're going to add for this one. So 70 plus 17.5 would give you 87.5 centimeters squared. All right, this is the last one we're going to look at together. So still, it's the same concept here. We are going to split this up into different shapes. So I am going to draw a line here so that I have just one triangle and then it's actually a square, but we're going to call this A, and we're going to call this one right here B. So let's take a close look at A. So remember, when we've got a right angle, we're going to focus in on that to find our base and our height. So we've got 7 as we could say that's the base. So we're going to do 7 times, and now we need to figure out the height here. So this is where it gets a little tricky. We know that from here to here is 4. And then because of this 5.2, we know from here to here is 5.2. And then this last little section here is 2. So 4 plus 5.2 plus 2 is going to be the height here of that triangle. So on your calculator, add those together. And when you add those together, you should get that the length there is 11. Oops, let me use my pen. 11.2. So we're going to do 7 times 11.2 and divide that by 2 because it's a triangle. So 7 times 11.2 is going to give us 78.4, and we're going to divide that by 2, which gives us our area for the triangle is 39.2, and it's going to be meters squared. All right, let's take a close look at B now. We're going to do base times height again. So base and height, this is actually a square. So we're just going to find the area, 5.2 times 5.2, which 5.2 times 5.2 is going to give you 27.04 or 27 400ths. And it's going to be, again, meters squared. And then our very last step here would be to add our areas together to get the final area of this shape. So we're doing 39.2 plus 27.04, and that will give us the total area of 66 2400ths meters squared. All right, try the rest of them on your own and check the key when you are done.